There was a small village in the mountains, known for its tranquility and beautiful landscapes. In this village lived a young boy named Kaoru, who every year visited his grandfather during the summer holidays. Kaoru and his grandfather spent hours together, exploring the hills and listening to the stories that the old wise man had to tell. One sunny afternoon, while resting in the shade of an ancient oak tree, Kaoru turned to his grandfather and asked, "Ancient ninja, when I grow up, I want to be a successful person. Can you teach me how to achieve success in life?" The ancient ninja smiled serenely and nodded. Then, he stood up and took his grandson to a small nursery in the village, where he bought 2 small and fragile plants. When they returned home, the ancient ninja planted one of the saplings in a pot and placed it inside the house, in a corner protected from the wind and rain. The other sapling was planted outside in the garden, exposed to the sun, rain, and mountain winds. Kaoru watched everything with curiosity. After finishing the planting, the ancient ninja looked at his grandson and asked, "Tell me, Kaoru, which of these 2 plants do you believe will grow better in the future?" Kaoru thought for a few moments and then replied, "The plant inside the house, ancient ninja. It is protected from all dangers, while the plant outside will face many challenges, such as storms and wild animals." The ancient ninja smiled and calmly replied, "We shall see what happens over time." Years passed, and Kaoru, now older, returned to the village to visit his grandfather again. Upon arriving at the house, Kaoru remembered the question he had asked his grandfather years before and immediately asked, "Ancient ninja, the last time I was here, I asked you how to be successful in life, but you didn't give me a direct answer. Can you teach me now?" The ancient ninja smiled again and said, "Of course, but first, let's see how the plants we planted back then are doing." The ancient ninja led Kaoru to the spot where the sapling had been planted inside the house. The plant had grown, but it remained small and delicate, its leaves few and fragile. "Look at how it has grown," said the ancient ninja, pointing to the plant in the pot. Then, he guided Kaoru to the garden, where the other sapling had been planted. There, a towering oak tree now stood majestically, its roots deep, its trunk solid, and its branches offering shade to those who passed by. "And now, Kaoru," the ancient ninja asked, "which of the plants grew more and became stronger?" Kaoru looked at the mighty oak in awe and replied, "The plant that was planted outside grew much more, but how is that possible? It had to face so many challenges, like storms and strong winds. Shouldn't it have been the more protected plant that grew the most?" The ancient ninja looked at Kaoru with wisdom in his eyes and said, "Exactly, my young one. The plant outside faced storms, heavy rains, and relentless winds, but those challenges made it stronger. Its roots dug deep into the ground, and each difficulty it faced made it more resilient and robust." He continued, "On the other hand, the plant that was kept inside the house, protected from all challenges, didn't have the chance to develop deep roots or to become strong. It grew, but it remained fragile and small because it wasn't tested by adversity." The ancient ninja paused, looking at his grandson. "Kaoru, in life, those who face challenges and adversity with courage and determination end up becoming stronger and more successful. If you always choose the easiest and most comfortable path, your growth will be limited, like that of the plant inside the house." Kaoru reflected deeply on the ancient ninja's words. He realized that the difficulties we often consider enemies are actually opportunities to grow and strengthen ourselves. The ancient ninja then approached Kaoru, placed a hand on his shoulder and said, "This is our story, Kaoru. Remember that success does not come from the absence of challenges, but from the ability to face them, learn from them, and grow with each obstacle overcome. The storms of life are not here to destroy us, but to teach us and make us stronger." Looking again at the robust oak, the ancient ninja concluded, "Just as the oak became a majestic tree because its roots were forced to dig deep to find sustenance during the storms, you too must seek deep roots in wisdom, patience, and resilience. Every challenge you face in life will be like the strong wind that helped the oak to stand firm. And so, you too will rise strong and unshakable, capable of withstanding any storm that comes your way. In the journey of life, Kaoru, continued the ancient ninja, do not run away from challenges. Embrace them, for they are what will shape your character and determine how far you can go. True success is not defined by the absence of difficulties, but by how you respond to them. Like the oak in the garden, it is in adversity that you will find the strength to grow and become all that you can be. And remember, the greatest lessons in life often come disguised as storms and strong winds. And to you who watch and listen to us, know that you are also part of this journey. Join us in the next lesson, and together, we will continue to walk the path of wisdom. Just as Kaoru learned that life's challenges are not obstacles to be feared, but opportunities for growth, you too can apply this teaching to your own life. The next time you face a storm, remember the oak that grew strong because it didn't run from the winds, but let them make it more robust. May every challenge be a step toward your success.